Hello everybody, it's Storm here, and welcome back to Stellaris, the co-dominant human-elf campaign. In the last episode, we decided to go ahead and move forward with the position that we ended up in, alone against the entire galaxy, with the eventual goal of trying to restore our Federation to its former glory, if possible. A project that is going to take a long time and be rather difficult to accomplish, but we're going to see what we can do. So, we're going to get to work on that. We started working on building frontier outposts to push our borders out to acquire more strategically valuable systems, building more defensive fortifications along our border systems, and I think we just got some new shield technology. I went ahead and went through and modified all of our designs to make sure that they are using them. Super Dreadnoughts are 4 months out, so we'll have some new ship designs we're going to be working on once that's done. Now, you may notice that there's a slight difference from where we ended last episode. I had to actually go back and replay the previous progress that we went through last episode, because I wanted to do something different with the Aquilese Galactic Empire. I had originally tried to bring them in and create a new federation out of them, from them, with them, right words, but they ended up getting absorbed into the League, because the underlying mechanics of the game is that as long as the War in Heaven lasts, the League of Non-Aligned Powers will continue to invite available nations into itself, and so no independent sovereign state is safe from the League while that War in Heaven is running. So what I did instead is I do need the Aquilese, and specifically their fleet, to help me with the projects we're going to be having coming up. So instead of making them a ally, what I went ahead and did is I made them a vassal instead of a tributary. So they are now a vassal state at the moment. So basically what we can say is that we've negotiated with them, signed a treaty. They're going to become a vassal under our protection for the time being until we can end the War in Heaven. Once the War in Heaven is ended, we've agreed to release them as a sovereign state once again. So that is the goal with the Aquilese, because we need them to get into Lorongo territory, because we're going to be doing something with the Lorongo soon, and we need that fleet power, the additional 50,000 the additional 50,000 fleet power we need to have. Now, I don't know if I did this or not. I can't remember. But, do I have an active research agreement? Yes, I do. Okay. Alright, so let's just go ahead and unpause this thing, and, so we gotta get our fleet back, because they're not quite back yet. Let's see, we finished this. I need a new frontier outpost there. Just solidify our hold in that system, and then we're gonna start fortifying it. This frontier outpost is at 59% construction. Alright, we got defensive stations here. This is coming up to strength. We have 2 more of these. Might as well begin the upgrades. and have them build their reinforced spaceport defenses. And then what we'll eventually do is we'll build a defensive station like right in the middle here, so that when enemy fleets jump in, they'll be drawn into the crossfire from all these starports, and then end the defensive station. So this will be a really nice defensive system once it's done. Alright, so what we're going to be doing is, with the Lorongo, is the war in heaven is the big problem here. As long as that is going, we're never going to be able to reform the Federation. So, we need to try to see what we can do to end the war in heaven. So, we're going to have to go straight up against one of the fallen or awakened empires. And the Lorongo directors are the most logical choice. They're the closest one. They're the only one we have any border access with. So we're going to have to go after them. They're also currently in the middle of a war with the League of Non-Aligned Powers. So hopefully they're going to be distracted. They're still overwhelming. Their fleet power is superior. Technology level's overwhelming. But we can win a war with a awakened empire without actually engaging their fleet in direct battle. I've done this before in a previous series. If they do come after us, we just have to make sure we stay ahead of them and use one of our fleets as bait to just send their fleet on a wild goose chase while we have another fleet that lays siege to their planets and lands troops and takes, and generates war score. We're going to go for a reach for the stars. So we want to get this one that makes our frontier outposts cost less to upkeep. They want a research agreement, sure, fine. Probably should decline that. Just to maintain like the proper storyline stuff, but yeah, that's all right. All right, where is the fleet, by the way? Oh, they're finally coming into friendly territory. All right, and the rest of our troops? Oh, they're all finally here. Have them enter orbit. How many troops? We can land 46 troops.
Technology discovered.
Alright, there's our super dreadnoughts. Framework massive scale building. That's part of the Titan research chain. Now what we really need to look for is mega engineering. Superfluid materials. We need this too, but let's continue working on the Titan research chain. Alright, so let's go take a look at the designs of our new super dreadnoughts. Do we have an auto? No, we don't. We're gonna have to do this manually. Okay, new design. Super dreadnought. Spitfire bow, torpedo launchers, small point defense. Now we're gonna go with an artillery ship first. Large weapons. So that's what it looks like. Very nice. Just crazy weapons. Let's see. The heavy turbo lasers are just better. Yep, we're gonna go full turbo laser. Let's see, what's range on those? 85. Range on the missiles are 100, but...
Construction complete.
Alright, let's auto-complete this. I want them to stand back at a range of 80. We want to use enhanced targeting field, weapons damage plus 15%. Yes. We want to use... let's see, weapons damage and fire rate, and chance to hit. So these are just going to be pure damage. Looks like we need some more generators. Should place one of these medium shields. Generator. And, oh, I'm going to need a name. Let me think for a minute. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I've decided to call this the Colossus class. We may actually want another design. Let's see. Point defense. Torpedo launchers. Barrage cores, artillery cores, salvo. Barrage core 2, and a broadside stern? Yes. Torpedo launchers. I want to go with medium concussion missiles. Point defense. Let's see. Turbo lasers? Let's do... heavy turbo lasers. Let's get some ion pulse missiles, medium concussion missiles. Same thing. And for mediums, just lots of heavy turbo lasers. And these guys are going to have charge behavior. We want shield hit points, and hull points. And we're going to need a lot more power as well. There we go. And, oh, I need another name. Just a moment. We'll call this the Archon class. There we go. Now those things are going to be stupid expensive to build, I'm almost certain. Yep, 5,100 minerals a pop. That's pretty expensive. Now, what I can do is talk to the traders, see if we can convert to minerals. See, can I get 10,000 minerals? I can, just barely. All right. Let's get the Colossus class Super Dreadnought being built. And let's get the Archon class Super Dreadnought being built. No, actually, there was a viewer that wanted a ship named. I just remembered this. Are they finally in the home system? They're finally in the home system. All right. Let's see.
Technology discovered.
What do we got here? Super capital ships. Ship upkeep plus -5%. Need a new research. We increase our build speed and reduce our build cost for super dreadnoughts. Crystal forged plating is free?
Technology discovered.
Yeah. Subdermal stimulant. Well, we lost our other tech, but let's see. What do we got? Just on campaigns, genome mapping. Interstellar Fleet Traditions unlocks the Fleet Academy and the Grand Fleet. Army upkeep -10%. I think we're going to go for the Interstellar Fleet Traditions. It's going to be unlocked pretty quick. And we could use that Grand Fleet Edict. Increase our naval capacity plus 35%. Alright, so I think we're going to pick one of these battleships. Let's see. Let's go with you. Turbolaser battleship. So this is going to be Captain Bars of the URSC. They wanted to name the Robo Breaker. Okay. Alright, get our ships back, get the crew some well-earned shore leave, and start refitting the fleet with the new shields, and getting ready for the next thing. Alright, all of our armies. You guys go ahead and merge. And let's land as many of them as we can. I do want to start building orbital habitats. They're kind of a luxury at this point. Maybe once we hit maximum fleet capacity. Alright, how long is it actually going to take to build these things? 238 days? Not too bad. How expensive is it going to be to upgrade the fleet? $2,000. Alright. Upgrade the fleet to the latest designs. Let's send the rest, or send more of our troops over here. because I think they cost less to maintain if they're actually on a planetary surface. Which is why we're going to go ahead and land them, so to save us a little bit of power. Alright, so this is done. How is this frontier outpost coming along? 59%? Okay. We need to get defense stations built there, built here. Dark star. Dark matter stars. These are stars formed in the early universe before conventional stars are able to form. They are mostly composed of baryonic matter, but its dark matter component generates enough heat to prevent nuclear fusion to happen, turning them almost invisible to the naked eye. Interesting. It's like that star looked a little weird on the map.
Construction complete.
Alright, we'll have to see if we are able to unlock the technology to build Titans soon. Alright, what are you doing? Or rather, what are you not doing? Can't assist research. Are we assisting research here? Yeah, looks like we are. Let's have him assist research over here. Let's see, you come over to this system. Just gonna park yourself over there for now. $140 days for our first super dreadnought. Oh, and we need to be flagged as a rally point. Okay. We're gonna need to build that super dreadnought before we can run the upgrades. That's fine. 127 days isn't terrible. Alright. We'll have to see after the upgrades where we're at as far as ship numbers, fleet composition, and see if we need to build any more ships and how many. That sort of thing. Now, I wonder, what are our actual war declaration options? Liberate the Zephyrus Link, liberate the Civilian Galactic Assembly, liberate. No, we don't want to do that. Humiliate. Seed planets and frontier outposts. Destroy frontier outposts. I mean, could I do a full conquest? Just out of curiosity. No. But we could do some serious damage. So it'll probably take at least 2 wars to knock out the Lorongo directors completely. And hopefully, the League doesn't do something silly in the meantime. But we'll see. And then once the Lorongo are out of the picture, then we can start chipping away at the League. Alright, we got those built. Build the research station over there. One thing I could do... Is this an R space? No, that's an Octiland space. Alright, they feel vulnerable. Well, we are very vulnerable. Alright, Fleet Academy modules and Grand Fleet Doctrine is available. Core sector systems. Artifact cache, what's this? As Republic of Alar colonists spread across the world of Demastian, expeditions travel out into the frontiers looking for suitable sites for new cities and production centers. Orbital scans can only show so much after all. One such expedition has stumbled across something more notable than expected, however. A vast cache of ancient books and some alien tongue has been found along with artifacts of many different varieties. From the paintings, statues, and even mummified aliens found within the cache, it appears as though an alien civilization exists on Demastian some indeterminable time ago. A special project has been issued to decipher the texts. Go for it. And we're going to go for those advanced construction techniques to reduce the cost and time of building of our super dreadnoughts, because we're going to need
Constructions complete.
Alright, we have a special project. Go for it.
Construction complete.
Alright. Our new super dreadnought is done being built. And there it is. So there's the dreadnoughts, and that's the super dreadnought. It is significantly larger. Alright, so we're at 21% through the upgrade. State power restored, yay! Okay. They like the fact that we just built 2 giant warships. Alright, let's take a look at the Grand Fleet Edict. Oh yeah, we wanted to restore the Xeno News Network, which we can probably do. And the Grand Fleet is going to cost us 1.7. We're making 5. Go for it. Increase our naval capacity up to 925. Increases our ship repair speed and reduces our upgrade cost. %. One advantage of not being in a federation is we don't have to contribute a significant portion of our naval capacity to a federation fleet. Aquila ships. They're battleships. Do they have dreadnoughts? Probably not. Light carriers. Looks like the biggest ships they have right now are battleships. "47 days to the upgrades are complete." What we should probably do is go ahead and close our borders. We can't close our borders until the truce is over. Alright. Fair enough. Alright, we have our frontier outpost here now. Let's get the military defense station built. Go ahead and build it over in orbit of this gas giant. Just because. Alright, a campaign to elect a new revered elder. Start to build cost.
Special project complete.
Tales of Yore, alright. Our translation team was surprised to find just how much information was found within the text found on Demastian. The long-defunct civilization, though it never left the late Iron Age, appears to have had a storied history. The cache's contents, including artifacts and even some heroes mentioned within these sagas. These sagas tell tales that took place over thousands of years, and according to radiometric dating, occurred hundreds of thousands of years ago, before the sudden and mysterious disappearance of the civilization. Tales of great warriors, brilliant philosophers, and great glittering cities are all found within their leather bindings. Furthermore, expeditions to where the sagas say the greatest cities were located has revealed ruins that are almost perfectly described by the maps. Already the colonists have begun to take more pride in their world, and the media is caught up in a frenzy of adapting the sagas into movies, books, virtual reality experiences, and even video games. As for the planet itself, things are looking up. Let us praise their arcane spirituality. Alright, migration attraction, governing ethics attraction, good. Destroyer build cost. Cruiser focus, cruiser build cost. Energy credits plus 10%. Can I, like, support you? One more shot? Okay. They're governor of the Atolan sector. Oh, we need to end the episode, but one of my viewers wanted me to check one other thing. As far as available admirals, we have a Savelli admiral. The unyielding trait, we have a Moij Huxkin. The aggressive trait, we have... oh, forget the name of the race. They've been around for a while. They're one of the first ones that entered the Republic. Gale speed, and also we have an elf who has the engineer trait. Alright. So... I guess they are probably going to want to see if we can create a new admiral. Alright, we're going to end the episode here. And we're going to continue working on this. We're almost done. Actually, let me just finish up those last 6 days. And then we'll get that fleet ready to go.
Ships upgraded.
Alright, our ships are now upgraded. We're up to 165,000 fleet power. Okay, so we're going to end the episode here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you next time.